All-Star Music Awards, presented by none other than, of course, our Network for Young Artists, a local nonprofit organization based right here out of San Antonio, Texas. So we are having just a great time this evening. We've had a lot of talent. We've had a lot of influential people in San Antonio come out to support these young, up-and-coming artists. These are teenagers. These are young adults who aspire to do better and hone their craft and really entertain and change lives through what they do, which is arts, dance, instruments, and really all sorts of genres within the arts category. So it's an honor and a privilege to be here with you this evening, bringing you live coverage. And of course, you saw Miss Diane Arevalo, Executive Director of Network for Young Artists, and she was interviewing a few of the artists themselves, and we just had a great time so far. Why don't we go ahead and take it back to the studio here, quote unquote. Let's take it back inside the main hall, and let's see what's going on, okay? So give me just a second, and I'll patch you guys in. All right, we apologize for the delay there. I'm going to go ahead and take you back inside right now.
It is such a great honor to be here tonight, especially for something that Diana Revelos and all of her staff have worked so hard to put together. And thank you to all the parents for all your great support.
Tonight, the Network for Young Artists will recognize 150 students, and I know that many of them couldn't be here with us this evening because it is 4th of July weekend after all. But I know many of them couldn't be here with us, but we're excited to be honoring all of our NIA students for all their hard work, their dedication, their commitment. But also, you know what, Brandy? We have 2 special awards this evening that we're giving out. The first is the All-Star Award for Sebastien de la Cruz, the All-Star Legacy Award. But also, we're also giving away the All-Star Student Ambassador Award to Miss Isabel Marie Sanchez as well. What do you think about that?
I love it. And both Sebastien and Isabel have excelled in their careers. Sebastien showed his skills on America's Got Talent and performs in arenas all over the country. He has been featured in a television show with actress and director Eva Longoria.
Yeah, isn't Eva getting her star on the Walk of Fame pretty soon?
I believe so.
We're really excited. And Sebastian's star will be there really soon too.
I was just fixing to say that.
Well, we also have Isabel Marie Sanchez, and for those who don't know about this new girl in town, she's signed to Selena's dad, Mr. Abraham Quintanilla, and she's been with Naya for quite some time, and it's amazing to see how Isabel and Sebastian got their start here at the Network for Young Artists, and they're both doing amazing things.
They are. I'm very excited because as an actress, I'm in a play right now called The Rosary, and we actually had Isabel perform one of the scenes and also do one of her first acting debuts as my friend's daughter. So she did a fabulous job.
Well, I know we're really excited, but we have so much talent. We're gonna do what we do great at Naya. We're gonna have another performance. We're gonna have to kick things off with another artist coming up here.
Yes, and our next performer has been with Naya for only a few months, but she is going to dedicate her performance to those who have contributed to this organization and advocated for its success. She is 15 years old, attends Business Careers High School, and is active in the ROTC. She has performed the national anthem for Congressman Joaquin Castro. Welcome an up and coming artist, Chloe Delgado.
wasted days and wasted nights. I have left for you behind, but you don't belong to me. Your heart belongs to someone else. Why should I keep loving you, baby, when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're the blame for making me blue? Yeah, don't you remember the day that you went away and left me? I was so lonely, prayed for you all day, my love. Why should I keep loving you? And I know that you're not true. And why should I call your name when you're the blame for making me blue? Yeah. Wasted days and wasted nights. Oh, yeah. You're so untrue, don't you remember the day that you went away and left me? I was so lonely, prayed for you all day, my love. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're the blame for making me blue? Thank you guys. Have a wonderful night.
Wow, guys, what an incredible rendition of an old, timeless classic by Miss Chloe Delgado. That was truly incredible. Chloe's actually a student at Business Careers High School here in San Antonio, Texas, and looks to get into audio and video part of the business industry. So very commendable that she's been able to mirror her academic prowess also with her singing skills. So it's really incredible. Why don't we go ahead and take you back inside, a little bit less of my ugly mug and more of the talent. Okay, give me just a few moments and I'll walk you guys in.
Unless you show me how. When you feel my heat, look into my eyes. It's where my demons hide. It's where my demons hide. Don't get too close. It's dark inside. It's where my demons hide. It's where my demons hide. Curtains closed, nights too long, lights fade out, the sin is gone. So told your grace, masquerade, calling out, grace you made. I wanna hide the truth, I wanna shelter I'm not too sure how when you feel my heat. Look into my eyes, it's where my demons are. It's where my demons are. Don't get too close. It's dark inside. It's where my demons are. It's where my demons are. Where they are. Where they hide, where they hide, and you feel my heat. Look into my eyes. It's where my demons are. It's where my demons are. Don't get too close. It's dark inside. It's where my demons are. It's where my demons are. Where they hide. Where they hide. Where they hide. Thank you very much.
What an incredible voice. Wasn't she amazing?
Yes, you know, one of the reasons that that I stress about keeping this program going is because these are our future artists of our beautiful city of San Antonio and who can go beyond, you know, their dreams. But it's up to us as our community to come together and continue to support Naya with our contributions and everything that we can possibly do to keep these doors open.
Yes, that's definitely what we strive for. Well, tonight, let's actually start the show with some awards. Now, I know some of the students are out there sitting with their families, so you may want to come to one of the front of the stages, and we can have somebody help you on up. So the first award, and we're really proud because we have some board members, Irma, our secretary, who's going to help us out, and also our treasurer, Mr. Hank Reyes. So the first award goes to Seven Aguirre, Janessa Isabel Bermudez, Mia Correa, Jaslyn De La Rosa, Chloe Vanessa Delgado, Madison Kayla DeLuna, Miranda Rain DeLuna, J. Edward Estrada, Bella Fellows, here you go, Jay. We have a lot of talent, can't you just see? Mia Garcia, Kirsten Garza, Jasenia George, Jameer George. Come on up, don't be shy. I see you guys over there. Leilana George. Miss Gracelyn Gomez, Estrella Diamante. Tyler Genovadas. Stormy. I saw you, Stormy.
I saw you on the red carpet. And last but not least for right now, Miss Daisy Loren Howdegi. For our first set of awards, why don't we give them all a round of applause? They are all winners tonight. They have excelled in their field, and we are so proud of all of them. Now, this is just our first round, so we have more to come. Thank you so much, you guys. We appreciate everything. Feel free to take your seats. We are bursting with talent here at NAYA. It's really hard to condense it in an hour and a half, but we're gonna try. So our next performer is actually Miss Kendra Smith. She's 14 years old and was inspired by this song to survive the harsh reality of bullying in school. We are so proud of everything she's done, so give Miss Kendra Smith a round of applause as she comes on stage to perform.
Congratulations.
You shout it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud at the end. I'm criticized, but I won't take a shame. You shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fly away, ricochet, insecure. Fly away. Shut me down, but I won't fall. I am not hero. You shut me down, but I won't fall. I am not hero. Coming down, but you had to fall. Go strong, haunted love. Pleasure goes, sticks and stones may break my bones. I'm talking loud, nothing is much. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fly away, ricochet, you take your aim. Fly away, shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm not dying. Shoot me down, but I won't fall.
You know, the Network for Young Artists is an organization that wouldn't be possible without the funding from the City of San Antonio. Also, Los Padrinos de Naya, Mr. and Miss Ornales, Councilman Roberto Trevino, Councilman Chris Medina, our Advocate of the Year, as well as Councilwoman Shirley Gonzalez and Councilman Ron Nirenberg. We're also very grateful to Cindy Gabriel, Gina Gabriel, Ron Gabriel, Fernando and Norma Reyes, Pat Lopez, Irma Gonzalez, FPO Ad Agency. We want to thank all our partners as well. Everyone from the San Antonio Fiesta Commission, the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo, Market Square, the San Antonio Oyster Bake team, but also I want to thank the San Antonio Arts Commission and the City of San Antonio for providing the funding so we can continue to nurture our young talent. I hope all of you are enjoying this evening as much as I am backstage. Tonight is really the first time when we get a chance to honor those that have given Naya so much. And I couldn't think of a better idea to thank other than to thank Coach Terry Lowry. I know he is not here with us today, but we are so proud that he was able to create an organization that enhances and provides empowerment for the youth through music education. But you know what? Speaking of talent, let's bring up our next young artist. She is 11-year-old Janessa Bermudez singing her rendition of Bruno Mars's Grenade. Enjoy.
Easy come, easy go, that's just how it roll. Take it all, but you never give. Should've known you were trouble from the first kiss. Had your eyes wide open, why were they open? If you were hiding, tossed it in the trash, tossed it in the trash. Give me all your love, no, I never asked. What you don't understand is I'll catch a grenade for you. Oh, my man on the plane for you. You know I will play for you. I will do anything for you. Oh, I will go through all the pain. The bullets came through my mind. That was not for you, baby. But you won't do the same. No. That can do. Make me till I'm numb. Tell the devil that the way when you come back from where you're from. That's just where you are. Yeah, the smile in my face. I make the breaks on my car. Yeah, you wanna have it. Tossed it in the trash. Tossed it in the trash as you did. Give me all your love. It's all I ever am. What you don't understand is I'll catch a grenade for you. Throw my head on the plane for you. I love you and I'm a train for you. You know I'll do anything for you. Oh, I will go through all the pain. The bullets straight through my brain. Yes, I will die for you, baby. But you won't do the same. My daddy was a fire. Oh, you watched me burn that day. Say you love me, you're a liar, 'cause you never, ever, did, baby. I'm sorry, that's no chance of grenade for you. Throw my head on the plane for you. I just thought I was ready for you. You know I'd do anything for you. Oh, I will go through all the pain. Wanna stay through my brain. Yes, I would die for you, baby. But you won't do the same. I won't do the same. But you won't do the same.
Naya have a lot of talent tonight.
Yes, yes.
Well, I'm really impressed. They've definitely worked really hard. I know some of the kids have been here since 1 p.m. for rehearsal, working to impress their families for this evening's event. So we are really proud of all of them. But our next set of awards goes to a series of students who are committed to the performing arts. So please hold your applause to the end as we call their names. Emilio Jauregui. Jade Jauregui. Serena Faith Lobo. Jared Lynch. Mr. Albert Macias. Clarissa Meyer. Catherine Alyssa Paris. Jolie Prince. Gala Prince. Chase Andrew Sauer. Kendra Smith. Helena Gabriel Valdez. Gabriel Varela. Kiara Warren. And Christian Young. Give them a round of applause. They've worked so hard. We're so proud of your accomplishments, guys. Thank you so much for everything that you do. And thank you for being part of Naya. Thank you. We have so much talent, Brandy. It's really difficult because all of these kids are pretty amazing. Can't you just tell? Don't you wish you were 13 years old again and doing all this?
Yes, with not a worry in the world.
With so much talent at Naya, we are really proud of the fact that all of these kids put school first and foremost. And we're really proud of their achievements in school. Some of these students actually are involved in sports or really active in their church and several organizations. So we're really happy that they also make Naya a part of their families, and we're grateful.
Yeah, well, one of the things, talking to one of your students today, Diane, we carried a very nice conversation, even with her dad. And I, mentioned to her that everyone is blessed with a special talent, and I think bringing all the artists together, regardless of the genre of music that you choose, but just coming together, it's not about competition. It's about just sharing your talent that God has given you as a gift with the world. That's what's important.
Yes, it is. And we're so proud of all of our kids. So let's bring up another amazing student. Now, she's been with Naya for quite some time. She's 16 years old. She's been with us for probably about 5 years. And she's truly grown into her own as one of our most senior vocalists in the program. Please give a round of applause as she performs Etta James's hit song, I'd Rather Go Blind.
We have some technical difficulties, but how are y'all today?
Good.
Doing good? How do y'all think the award show is? Good? Here we go. I love you too, whoever that is.
Something told me it was over when I saw you and that girl walking around. Something deep down in my soul said crying when I saw you and that girl walking around. Ooh, how I'd rather go blind, boy, than to see you walk away from me. And so you see, I love you so much, and I don't want to watch you leave me, baby. But most of all, I just don't want to be free. No. Ooh, I was jealous sitting near the end of your kiss and your warm embrace. When the reflection in the grass that I hear onto my lips now, baby, these tears are all my face. Ooh, baby, I would rather go blind, boy, than to see you walk away from me. Ooh, baby, I would rather go blind than to see you walk away from me. Thank you very much.
Naya definitely has so much talent.
Yes, you do.
You know, and while we've been honored, all the students that are present, we've honored all of them. There are some students that have just excelled beyond measure in the classroom. And our next set of awards go to students who have worked hard and demonstrated their leadership abilities. And we have so many awards and not enough people to carry all of them up here. So I want to bring up some of the board members from the Network for Young Artists, because I know they're each going to be handing out some awards to our All-Stars. So, where are our board members? For voice, we're going to give one for Miss Chloe Delgado. For vocal technique, Mia Correa. For dance, Daisy Loren Howdagi. For drums, Clarissa Meyer. For guitar, Gabriel Varela. For keyboard, Seven Aguirre. And of course, for performance, it's going to be Miss Kendra Smith. Now, I have a story about Miss Kendra Smith. You know, we were performing at the Festive Tales, and she ended up giving a 2-hour concert because I know some of her peers were still performing at Traders Village, and she did such an amazing job with the Parks Foundation. So we are so grateful for their talent and their success inside the classroom, but we're happy that they're all leaders. And we appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for everything that you've done and everything you've accomplished.
Guys, this is not in the script, but I have to do this. She's been only here since September. We have never had anything like this, and Diana has taken us to a whole new level. She has broadened it, she's made it, she's brought us dollars that we've never seen, and she's running a tight ship. Just want to thank her. I was supposed to bring flowers, but they stayed at home, so pretend you're getting some flowers here. This one you cry.
Okay, I guess I'll cry now. Thank you all for sharing your amazing talent with our organization. Take a bow. You know, growing up, Naya has always had a special place in my heart. You see, as a child, I knew Terry Lowry because my mother worked with him at Memorial High School. And I remember when he first created this organization, and while I was a little bit older when the organization first started, I was a senior in high school. I got a chance to see all of these amazing and talented students actually perform on TV. And I believe it was probably public access by then. And I remember seeing all these kids perform at Market Square and thinking, wow, they're amazing, and they're younger than me. And you would see some of them on the Our Part of Town talent show. And, you know, to be here in 2016 and know that Our Part of Town talent show is defunded and it no longer exists, I don't want that to be the same with the Network for Young Artists. And we have so much talent since this organization has been created. Many of our alumni have gone on to receive their PhDs or masters, or even pursued careers in music. And we are proud of all of them. Tonight, we get a chance to honor a young woman who has done and accomplished so much by the age of 13 years old. I really don't know where to begin. I know when she came to the Network for Young Artists, she sang for Coach Lowry. I believe she was probably only 8 years old singing the song At Last, and he was shocked. And I know this past fall when we received our national award, he retold this story to many people who came to San Antonio, and she shared her talent of voice. Isabel Marie Sanchez may just be 13 years old, but she has definitely made her mark at Naya and in the music business. She has performed on The Voice Kids, won a contest on Sábado Gigante, performed with Campanas de America at the Texas Democratic Convention, showcased her talent with the San Antonio Symphony, and launched a debut album with Selena's father called New Girl in Town. As we honor Isabel Marie Sanchez with the Naya All-Star Student Ambassador Award, we actually have a special presentation with some girls that worked hard to pay tribute to her. So Isabel, I know this is probably the first for you where you get a chance to come to an award show and get dressed up and just sit back and relax, but we really hope you enjoy the show. Thank you. There were some technical difficulties backstage. So Isabel, why don't you just forget that all happened? And let me go ahead and say this. As we honor Isabel Marie Sanchez with the Naya All-Star Student Ambassador Award, we have a special presentation from some girls that worked hard to pay tribute to her. So Isabel, sit back and relax, and I hope you enjoyed the show.
Llegó la hora, estoy que marchito. Hay suficiente tiempo para alegrar mi corazón. Yo no quiero sentirme así, yo quiero bailar, quiero ser feliz. Y esta noche yo quiero bailar. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna do the beat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance motor que alegra mi corazón. Quiero bailar con música, quiero disfrutar un ratito más. Y esta noche yo quiero bailar. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the beat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. Bailar toda la noche. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the beat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. Bailar toda la noche. Que suena la cumbia. Quiero bailar música. Quiero disfrutar un ratito más. Esta noche yo quiero bailar. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the beat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. Bailar toda la noche. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the beat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. Bailar toda la noche. Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance. Don't you wanna dance? Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance. Don't you wanna dance? Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance. Bailar toda la noche. We love you, Isabel. Love you. So we hope you enjoyed that, Isabel. Why don't you come on up, because we have the Network for Young Artists board members to present you with your award, and maybe you could say a few words to everyone here. Woo, that was great. I really loved it. Okay, so that song that they performed was one of my first singles. I remade Whitney Houston's I Wanna Dance with Somebody. And that song did very well for us, thank God, and I worked on it with Gabriel Zavala, and it was super, super awesome. But it's such an honor for me to be receiving this award, because I've been a part of Network for Young Artists for 3 years, and I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois, so when we moved to San Antonio, it was very different. I didn't really have a lot of family here. We don't have any family over here. So once I came to Naya every single Tuesday, I just felt very at home, and I got along with everybody and every single kid who had the same aspiration as I did growing up. Well, I don't know, while going through this program. So I want to thank Robert also, because he's helped me very much with everything, and also all the board. And as they said, I was on Tabuliante and those kids, and that was also a great thing for me. It was really amazing and a lot of fun. But now I'm having the honor to work with Mr. Quintanilla, Selena Quintanilla's father. And we have our new album out, New Girl in Town. And for those of you guys who do not know, it's at 112 more Walmarts now. So it's a lot of fun. And also HEBs, so you guys can go get it if you want to. New Girl in Town. Okay. But thank you so much for letting me receive this award, and it's such an honor for me. And I was bullied during school, so just to be confident and I don't know, just sing and be around so many people who are super nice and got along with every single person. It was a lot of fun. So thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Isabel Marie Sanchez.
You know, our last award for the evening is going to a young man who knows a thing or two about dealing with stress under pressure. He has captivated our hearts in America's Got Talent, stole the TV screen from Eva Longoria on her hit show Telenovela, and he makes every Latino feel proud to be an American when he sings the national anthem. He began at the Network for Young Artists, just like all of our students tonight. And as we receive new students at NAYA, many of them aspire to be like Sebastien de la Cruz. His photo is hung in the middle of our hallway to inspire our students to never give up or nor lose hope and always believe that you have everything it takes to shine. The 2016 Network for Young Artists All-Star Legacy Award recipient, Sebastien de la Cruz, is an example of what great leadership means to our community. As we honor Sebastien with the NAYA All-Star Legacy Award, we also have a special presentation for him by one of our favorite partners, the Ilsa Champion Dance Company, and also our NAYA student, Gracelyn Gomez. So Sebastien, we hope you enjoy this presentation and this tribute to you.
Tenemos mucha juventud, tenemos que darnos más tiempo. Tú y yo y tú, tenemos mucha juventud, tenemos que darnos más tiempo. Aunque mis manos quieran tocar, aunque mis labios quieran besar, tú me tienes que escuchar. Tú y yo y tú, tenemos mucha juventud, tenemos que darnos más tiempo. Tú y yo y tú, tenemos mucha juventud, tenemos que darnos más tiempo. Aunque tus labios quieran besar, aunque tus brazos quieran amar, tú me tienes que escuchar. Tú y yo y tú, tenemos mucha juventud, tenemos que darnos más tiempo. Tú y yo y tú, tenemos mucha juventud, tenemos que darnos más tiempo. Aunque mis manos quieran tocar, aunque mis labios quieran besar, yo te suplico a ti. Tú y yo y tú, tenemos mucha juventud, tenemos que darnos más tiempo. Tú y yo y tú, tenemos mucha juventud, tenemos que darnos más tiempo. Tú y yo. ansiar ver tus ojos y estar junto a ti. Piensa que tal vez mañana te encuentras tan lejos de mí. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte después.
Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Sebastien de la Cruz, the 2016 Network for Young Artists All-Star Legacy Award recipient.
Dicen que por las noches no más saliva y llorar. Dicen que la familia no más saliva y puro tomar. Juran que mi cielo se estremecía al oír su llanto, como sufrió por ella, ya con su muerte la fue amando.
I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been there since I was 4.5 years old, starting my career. I remember always going to Naya when I was little, saying, hey coach, are you ready?" Because I was always ready to give them my all. And just seeing how much Naya has changed. I remember the way that I actually started was asking my father, "Dad, take me to a mariachi school." And the mariachi school ended up being Naya. And that was actually at the older campus. And me just seeing it change so much over the years and just seeing how much what it gave me, it's just, I don't know, it's just amazing seeing what the start could do for everybody and how each one of y'all who I performed today and who are not able to be here today, how far you're gonna go. So I just want to say thank you to all of my family, to everybody that's always been there for me. Gracias por todo. Gracias. Thank you.
Una paloma triste por la mañana le va a cantar.
You know, tonight is our inaugural event, and I'm very proud of all the students that were able to perform tonight and all those students that were able to be here with their families this evening. Thank you so much for being part of our event. But it's not over yet. You know, I have to thank the entire staff for making tonight possible and every night possible at Naya. I definitely want to thank, of course, our enrollment manager, Anthony Morales, Rebecca Valadez, our instructors, Danny Vasquez, Armando Martinez, Gabriel Herrera, of course, Ms. Tony Mata, and Brandon Almost, who decided to join Naya. But I would want to also thank the Naya Board of Directors for even giving me the opportunity to be the executive director. And I'm very proud and I'm grateful to utilize the tools that I've been given to share with all these kids, whether it's performing at different locations or even creating an award ceremony like this evening. All of the children that received their awards tonight, including Sebastien and Isabel, always know that Naya will always be your home, and we will always be here for you to nurture the next generation of artists who aspire to be like both of you. But talking about upcoming artists, you know, we have an amazing student, and her name is Miss Daisy Loren Howdeggy. And Daisy, I have a story to tell before I actually let her come on stage and perform her original song. You know, when I first got to Naya, I know I had hosted a parents' meeting and I had a chance to meet her mom and get to know her brother and her sister and of course her dad as well. And the one thing that they asked was to have more performance opportunities available for the kids. They didn't want to perform at a restaurant anymore. And I hope over the past few months I didn't disappoint them. But more importantly, I'm very proud of the fact that she was empowered at the age of 12 years old to go on her own and be an independent recording artist. So without further ado, Brandy, you want to introduce our next Tejano superstar?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, performing for us her original song, Tímido. Let's give it up for Daisy Loren.
Tímido, su mano le tocaré, su sonrisa le daré y un beso le robaré. Míralo, su frente es un medicina, su sonrisa es lo mejor, de él me enamoré. ¡Everybody clap that! Que quiero conocer, pero es un poco tímido, ¿cómo la puedo hacer? Tendré que coquetearle, quizás se mire mal, pero por ese niño yo me voy a aventurar. Su mano le tocaré, su sonrisa le daré y un beso le robaré. Míralo, su frente es un medicina, su sonrisa es lo mejor, de él me enamoré. Él es un bello niño que quiero conocer, pero es un poco tímido, ¿cómo la puedo hacer? Tendré que coquetearle, quizás se mire mal, pero por ese niño yo me voy a aventurar. Everybody, go up! Su mano le tocaré, su sonrisa le daré y un beso le robaré. Míralo, su frente es un medicina, su sonrisa es lo mejor, de él me enamoré. Míralo, su mano le tocaré, su sonrisa le daré y un beso le robaré. Míralo, su frente es un medicina, su sonrisa es lo mejor, me enamoré. That's like Give it up. Thank you so much. Love you.
As we end tonight's festivities, I'd like to invite all of our NAYA students and of course our All-Stars and our honorees to come to the stage for a class photo. Thank you so much, you guys. I hope all of you have a great evening. Be safe, but also don't forget the Deco District Arts and Music Festival. NAYA's annual fundraising event will be July 24th at 1800 Fredericksburg Road. We are so proud and honored to have Little Joe y La Familia perform this year for NAYA. And we're so proud of the commitment he's brought to our organization. So kids, why don't we come on up for a class photo with our honorees. Brandy, thank you for being with us.
Oh, it was such an honor and such a pleasure. And Diane, once again, you have done a fabulous job. And we just ask everyone to continue to support NAYA, support everyone in the arts industry. Your support means a lot to all of us. We want to thank everyone who is out here with us tonight, including Bobby Maldonado, our 2010 Riverwalk King, and also an actor and part of our play, The Rosary. Thank you for being here. An actor who plays the villain, Eric Lopez, who is out here with us tonight. And we will be performing here, doing our play in August. So stay with us and follow us on Facebook and come and watch the play, The Rosary.
All right, guys, well, we sure hope that you enjoyed the show today. We want to thank everyone who was a part of this event this evening. I want to thank Diane Arevalo for allowing me to live stream this to all of you fine folks that are watching. Again, if you were just joining us, you were watching the All-Star Music Awards, 2016 All-Star Music Awards, presented by Network for Young Artists. What a great turnout this evening. So this was certainly a star-studded event tonight, up-and-coming celebrities and artists, and so it was a pleasure being a part of you. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching, and until next time, thank you for being live and on scene with us.